Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Trails Through Daybreak 2. Hope you're having a good evening. Let's get this out of the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, and all that. And if you're watching this on Twitch, hit me up with a follow. If you're already following, I appreciate the support. But if you wouldn't mind going to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it. So, because I'm trying to grow that. Anyways, let's get going. This is going to be another short one just because I got home from work a little while ago. But I wanted to get a little out of the way. So probably gonna do all the little hangouts and activities and then call it a night. Just got back from the Mir and Garten, apparently that's how you say it. Now we get to hang out with our friends.
Alright, okay. Very well. What's next?
Let's see. Yes. That's it. Swin, Elaine, and Marielle. Man, no Judith? Let's see, how many points do I have? What, only 3? Well, Swin and Nadia, I don't know, I don't really like them too much, so they can sit it out. I really like Marielle, so she's on the table. Let's see what our good friend Marielle's up to. Ben and the group decided to take a break from their island stroll to enjoy some time to themselves. I apologize for summoning you on such short notice, Mr. Arkwright. Nah, no trouble at all. Kind of surprised you'd come to me for a favor, though. Well, my brother did advise me to turn to you, were I ever in a bind. Plus, after hearing so much about your skills as a Spriggan, I've been eager to see them for myself. Yeah, I'll try not to disappoint then. Figures it'd be Shareed who put her up to this. You said you needed help gathering data, right? Not too sure if I'm the right fit for that. But at least we got a professional on board. Reporting for duty, literally. Assisting you is a greater honor than I deserve, Your Highness. Plus, this can double as both magazine coverage and an exclusive interview with Zeta Asphalt. I can't guarantee how much material you'll be able to get out of someone as unseasoned as myself, but I would be most grateful if I could lend me your expertise in liaising and data collecting in exchange. Oh, and I nearly forgot, Mr. Arkwright. I've come bearing a gift from my home country. This is baklava, one of our traditional treats. It's a pastry made with layered, thin sheets of dough flavored in harmonious combination with savory pistachios and sweet syrup. Your brother and I've got some history together, so count me in, heart, body, and soul. It's amazing he's able to contain himself that well after that description. Someone looks eager. Theory's advice work like a charm. Allow me to explain the nature of the information I seek then. On the part of the Principality of Iceland's tourist policy, we plan to build a resort on one of the remote islands in our territory. I would like to make the most of my time here on Nemeth Island to study this high-class resort from a variety of angles. That included everything from facility maintenance to utilization of local resources to management methods and personal training. So in other words, you're staking out the competition. Oh, no, not at all. Think of this as a sheltered girl's personal efforts to study the ways of the world. You cited a notable point of interest. This villa is managed by a hotel group affiliated with Ballas. But I imagine there's a plethora of knowledge to be gained here. I get what's going on. You're the prince's little sis, right? That explains things. This has become more of a threat in Islam recently. Only makes sense to check out the operations from stem to stern. Man, she's every bit as shrewd as her brother. With that covered, let's see if we get started. Naturally, I hope to glean as much as I can from you two along the way as well. So please feel free to let me know if you notice any shortcomings on my part. I'm not sure how comfortable I'd feel finger wagging at a princess. We'll try to toe the line as best we can. With that, Madame Marielle accompanied Princess Zena and Net around Nemeth Island to gather information. I see, cuisine certainly does provide a window into what makes a location unique. The pamphlet said you were a source of some ingredients from the mainland, but any seafood, fruits, and other things that can be obtained or on or near shore the island are gathered here instead. Yes, we strive to ensure our patrons are able to get a taste of the area, as it were. Locally grown, locally served, that's our creed. The idea is to provide our visitors with a full vacation experience. And what an excellent creed it is. Elsiam would stand much to gain by following your example. I'd better jot this down. Would you mind if I used that little motto for one of our headlines? This beach is simply marvelous. I dare say it even rivals White Haven back in my homeland. Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that. One of Elsium's most famous tourist sites. They say the sand there is so white it's practically crystal clear. Michelin even imported some of it to Crossbell to fill up its slice of the lakeside. Oh, so that's where it came from. Many consider Whitehaven to be the most beautiful beach in the world. It's an honor of ours to be mentioned in the same breath. We conduct thorough cleanup and beautification efforts on these shores daily without exception. All of it is in service of the resort's ultimate goal, the comfort and pleasure of our guests. What a wonderful spirit of hospitality. You have my admiration. Damn, didn't think you were serious about walking all this way. It'd be a shame to limit these magnificent ruins to nothing more than a scenic drive, wouldn't you say? It is my opinion that ancient sites such as this can only truly be taken in through an on-foot expedition. I'm the same when it comes to breaking a big story. Getting hands-on, seeing things with my own eyes makes articles that much more vivid. Yeah, that's precisely what I mean. There are pardon me everyone, but monsters are known to prowl this area on occasion, so we could proceed back to... They're already here. Oh great, stand back ladies. Oh, at last chance to see Mr. Arkwright in action. I can't mess a photo up like this, give me your best side, man. And so, despite some bumps along the way, the trio made their way across the island, gathering material as they went. Toward the end, Teresa introduced some of the most coveted experience on the island. And thus did Van Mariette and Zeta borrow a yacht and set sail for offshore. Ah, the breeze feels great out of here. Whale watching, huh? This ought to be interesting. Just try not to drop your camera in the ocean. I won't. What do you think I am, a kid? After all the shots I've snapped on our day out, I couldn't possibly leave my baby behind. Whatever you say. I look forward to seeing the pictures later. So, Your Highness, we managed to cover all the stuff you wanted? Yes, this excursion has taught me a great deal. Creating travel destinations that cater to their visitors' needs will make our tourism industry more internationally competitive. In order to realize this, strategic management and healthy exchange with our neighboring nations are imperative. Now it seems to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of us in that regard. They certainly are a formidable adversary. Ah, forgive me. I have a bad habit of thinking aloud sometimes. Nah, I get where you're coming from. It's easy to see why Sharid put so much faith in you. The way you tap into the natural curiosity of yours to serve your homeland is a real asset. Well, as I mentioned, there's still much about the world that I've yet to grasp. But just as there are some roles only my brother can fulfill, the same could be said for myself. It is with this simple fact in mind that I do all my power to support him and our princedom. Oh wow, that's pretty deep, Your Highness. Now I'm extra pumped to spot myself a whale. It'll strike a real chord with our readers if I can include it in my piece on Nemeth Island. I'm sure it would, though. To my understanding, they can be rather difficult to come across. They ain't called phantom whales for nothing. From what I hear, the weather's been keeping them away for months. I guess we'll just have to bank on your luck driving one of them our way. Huh? My luck? Who else would I be talking about? How many times have you tumbled headfirst into danger only to roll out the other side unscathed? Is it truly so common? It's a miracle I'm still in one piece. Honestly, I'd call it more of a curse than any. You okay? Oh, sorry. This just reminds me of something Dingo told me back when we were working together. Yeah, your look is a gift most reporters would give anything for. But in our line of work, what matters most is building up a foundation that doesn't rely on chance. Don't count on making it big off one scoop. Instead, train your senses one step at a time. That way, down the line, you'll have all the tools to close the gaps on whatever it is you really want. He said all that, huh? I've heard of the man, albeit only through hearsay. That must be a very precious memory to you. It is. All of his little words of wisdom made me who I am today. I just hope I managed to get a little closer to being the kind of person he was. Yeah, you know as well as I do that you've got a long ways to go. Tell me about it, but that won't stop me from soldiering on. Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get there someday. No flukes required. Sooner or later, I'm gonna catch up to you. Holy, was that a phantom whale just now? Such grandeur, such majesty, what positively phenomenal sight. Well, Miss Hayami, did you manage to capture it on film? Alright, I think I was so flabbergasted that, no wait, I actually did get it. Must have accidentally pressed the button. Wow, the composition is perfect and it's totally in focus too. Way to go, me. So much for not relying on luck. Oh, come on, no need to rain on my parade. Looks like the Wheel of Fortune's turning the other way this time. You mean to say the engine is out of order? It wasn't my fault, I swear. More importantly, how are we supposed to get back to shore? This spot is out of comms range, so we'll just have to wait for somebody to come save us. You're joking. I don't know, I'm certain... In a certain sense, setbacks like these are what make traveling such a thrill. Nausea, having realized something was amiss, flew the Harvatat out to rescue the group soon after. Banzine and Marielle then returned to Nemeth, Island feeling strangely uplifted.
You're always helping me out, so I promise I'll pay you back 100-fold. I've got to return the favor for all the times you gave me advice in the past.
I'm happy to have gotten to know you a little better, Van. If you would be so kind, I would be pleased if you looked after my brother and Najee in the future.
There's gotta be a way to get more points though, because like they have all these things to do and like you get only 3 points. So does this cost a point too? Oh, okay, so these are different points. Okay, good. Currently offering a parasailing experience to our guests. An exhilarating 2-person trip though. Through the skies, are you interested? Parasailing in a pair, huh? Maybe I should invite someone to join me. And I will invite my girl Judith, because I said so. You got no idea how stoked I am. This is my first time going parasailing. Hold up, didn't you do this exact same thing in a movie a year back? It seems to feel rough that week, so we shot that scene at the studio and CG'd the rest from post-production. I was so looking forward to it too. Talk about a total letdown. My condolences? Guess you'll just have to make up for it by having twice as much fun today.
Let's take to the skies!
Yeah, I'm psyched for this. Oh yeah, now this is my kind of vacation. It's like a scene right out of a movie.
Come on, dude, go faster.
Whew! Heck of a view!
Like that guy in the boat is driving like an old lady. In fact, look how much slack the rope has. Like,
Echo! Echo! Echo!
there's like no way we'd even be staying in the air going this slow. Jeez, now he's yanking the rope.
I wonder if we can spot Nina from here.
Why would I end the activity if there's like more dialogue?
It's like we're walking on air.
Woo! This is great!
You doing okay?
That was fun! We should totally do it again sometime.
From there, Vine and his companion wrapped up their little diversion and returned to what they were doing before. Wow, that was like nothing. This must be the rent-a-car Teresa mentioned. Not bad, even shares a series with my baby girl. Awfully big of them to loan it out to us. Now let's see, it looks like I could take up to 2 passengers with me. Might as well reach out to a couple people and have a tag along. Now who should I invite? Judith, and I will take... I will take Ferry, and I think she would enjoy a ride. Open-top cars usually remind me of shootouts, but this sounds a lot more fun. I don't mind driving myself, but getting chauffeured around isn't bad either. You two all nice and seated, and let's get this tour on the road.
All right, let's punch it.
Wonder what we'll end up seeing out here.
Wait, I get to drive? Well, that's kind of cool. Drive to...
Damn
Whoops.
it! Nothing like a drive along the coastline.
This breeze feels so good.
It almost feels kind of lonely. Definitely wouldn't want to get caught in a pincer attack here, that's for sure.
This is such a tease too, cause like, wouldn't it be great to have an open world trails game where you can like drive around and like do all sorts of stuff?
Those are some big ruins.
What if I can What happens if I get out?
Nice to just kick back by the shore sometimes. I think we've seen just about everything.
Let's stretch our legs a bit.
Ooh, this looks
I knew
like
he was
a
gonna
good
do
fishing
that.
spot.
I like that. Woohoo! This is a good fishing spot.
Haha! Let's do this thing. Hey!
Well,
That's it! Nice! I got one!
I wonder if this is like leading up to some point where there's going to be like an action sequence where we have to drive, because this can't be like for nothing. Just to introduce this mechanic for no reason.
Damn it!
And if this was his car, he
That
would be
makes for a
crying.
Nice drive.
going for a drive is a lot of fun.
From there, Van and his companions wrapped up their little diversion and returned to what they were doing.
Planner launched!
Let's see what Agnes and Ren are doing. And the group decided to take a break from their island stroll to enjoy some time to themselves. There, that takes care of the equipment. Hello, Albert. Sorry to bother you on your day off. Would you mind checking with Odette about those documents from our last meeting, transferring them my way? Much appreciated. They'll be a souvenir with your name on it when I get back. Oh, I almost forgot I need to send that vendor an orb mail. May as well take this opportunity to draft up a schedule for the guest of honor, too. I see the problem. Do you think this plan will actually work? Depends on how well you play your cards. There you are, Ren. Hello, Van. Agnes, to what do I owe the pleasure? Well, we were just wondering if you'd like to come to the beach with us. Not every day we get to spend time together at a resort, after all. As much as I appreciate the sentiment, I still have a few pending tasks on my plate. But perhaps I could make room for some afternoon tea. None of that work has to be finished right this second, does it? If it absolutely needs doing, I'd be happy to help later, but it'd mean a lot to me if you'd join us. Oh, very well, I can afford to take a breather. Then it's settled. Let's get changed and meet up over at the beach. Beach volleyball? It's been an age and a half. What, you got experience? At Michelin back in Crossbelt. They keep saying Crossbelt in like so many conversations now. At Michelin back in Crossbelt, Yes, I played with a family that I am acquainted with. They had the little boy Colin with them at the time, so I wouldn't consider it a serious bout. In fact, it almost feels as though Agnes proposed this idea in hopes of stoking that particular memory. Me? I was just thinking it'd be a nice way to unwind. I also figured you could channel all your pent-up stress into the game, you know, from leading the student council and all. I never said that. That's funny. I consider my work on the slimmer side compared to a certain part-time job of yours, Agnes. I even get to hold tea parties on a regular basis, complete with all the sweet treats I could stomach. Sweet treats? Y'all ever need an advisor? I mean, we already got you out on the sand, so there's no warming out of this now. I suppose a bit of recreation won't hurt, but I'm getting changed and heading back right back afterward. At any rate, unless you fancy trading 1 versus 1, we're still 1 player short. Then perhaps I could fill the gap. Oh, you. Golden butterfly. Hold up, Paul, I was thinking we could look around for the perfect 4th. And you found her. I know a good time when I see one. Plus, it isn't often that I have the opportunity to get the better of Ren. A bit early to be gloating. Have you even considered the possibility you might lose? Here I was, hoping to keep this simple. Hey, surprise on the spice of life, right? Now come on, let's split up into teams. After taking into account each participant's general level of athleticism and experience with the sport, it was decided that Van and Ren would face off against Agnes and Lucrezia. This is exactly how I thought we'd pair up. Oh, it seems well balanced to me, all things considered. Or are you saying you wish you'd be partnered with Mr. Arkwright instead? Sorry, Agnes, I didn't mean to steal him away from you. He isn't mine to begin with. Our plan's going a little off course, but no big deal. If we're going through with this, we might as well make it a competition. How about this? The losing team has to do one thing that the winning team says. Oh, a little thrill to raise the stakes, I like it. The idea of having you and Ren at my whim is tantalizing indeed. I can say much the same in reverse, though I doubt it would teach you any lessons. That said, I'm not sure if that's Agnes' idea of a good reward. No need to worry for my sake. Ren, I don't plan on taking this game lightly. Oh, if you insist. Well, we'll just have to go all in out there, won't we, Van? Rein it in a bit, will you? We can't let them beat us, Lucrezia. My, but aren't you eager, shall we then? And so the beach volleyball match began. While lighthearted to start, things gradually heated up as the game progressed. Oh no, my angle is off. That was one hell of a spike. Impressive as ever, Retzi. It was my partner who set me up for success, not the liability you hoped she'd be. Thanks for the save. Take this. Just barely out of bounds. A pity. Boys, just shake it off. We're on the track to win this set thanks to you, Lucrezia. I guess even Ren makes mistakes once in a while. Why, naturally, this may not be our first foray on the court, but she hasn't quite found her rhythm. I don't think we'll have such a smooth go from it here on, though. What makes you say that? You'll see. Now on the next serve, Agnes and Lucrezia proceeded to take the first set to the tide, however, began to shift in the second. Take the shot. How do you like this? Huh? I told you, size much, no? It took a hot second for you to get in the groove. Now that I have a better feel for this, it's time to mount a comeback. It's like we're playing against a totally different person. There's a reason they call her a genius. Given time, she can adapt to any situation or environment. I imagine she spent the first set observing me until she figured out my every move. But being a true genius goes beyond smarts alone. Ren's even more amazing than I gave her credit for. That said, oh, sorry, I was just thinking that I shouldn't place all the burden of winning on you. I'm gonna dig deep and do my part too. That's the spirit, darling. From there, Ren, now who was at full strength, kept Lucrezia in check, allowing her and Van to take the second set. With that, the game carried on to the third. Here we go, last set out of 3. Guess we better start brainstorming a penalty for them. You haven't won just yet. Let's make this one to remember, shall we?
There! Take this! Yeah!
Both teams played with intense fervor, neither side letting up for a moment as the match entered its final phase. Eventually, everything came down to one final point. And then... this is it. Whoops. We've been had. 15-14, the victory is ours. You had me fooled at the end there. I didn't even notice Agnes going for the spike. Especially when you've been building your plays around Retzi the whole match. The young lady here thought if I drew your attention she could take you by surprise the last minute. Though it was still a complete gamble as to whether or not I could actually pull it off. I just figured there's no way we could beat you two head on. Yeah, color me impressed. Apparently it worked for a spring and has made you rather crafty. Well, the winners get to give the losers one command, so don't be shy, let's hear it. I'll do whatever you ask as long as it isn't anything that'll hurt our friendship down the line. It was your strategy that won us the game. Why don't you do the honors for us both? I appreciate that. Here goes then. Ren, I order you to divvy up more of your student council duties with the rest of us. Huh? You're always so preoccupied with getting everything done yourself. Yes, it's important to prepare for the upcoming festival, but here on the island, you've been working remotely. Guilty as charged. I know you're a genius who can do whatever she sets her mind to. You tackle everything single-handedly, academic or otherwise, even during that ordeal at Artemis. You were there as a back to back us up. But Odette, Albert, and I are members of the student council too. You don't have to shoulder it all on your own. Supporting you is what we're here for. So please try and lean on us a little more, okay? Yes. Now I see. So that's why you invited me out here to play volleyball with you. Can you blame her? It might just be a game, but she was hard-pressed in getting you to take her serious otherwise. The Golden Butterfly wasn't part of the plan, but it did make for a better match in the end. So now I wonder if you only squeezed yourself in because you knew what we were up to. Why, I haven't a clue what you mean. Thank you, all of you. Orders are orders. I promise to share more of my responsibilities with the rest of the student council from now on. Just don't change your tune when the work piles up to your ears. Oh, Ren, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really do need to look into what that old goat is plotting, though. After ensuring that Ren took some extra time to relax, Van and Agnes regrouped with the others to resume their investigation.
Dear me, if I'm causing you to worry that much, Agnes, then I must be slipping. You and Van have my thanks. And I suppose Retzi does as well.
I've always wanted to help lift some of the burden from Ren's shoulders. I guess this goes to show that I've grown since I started working at Arkwright Solutions.
What's next?
Who should I pick for the last one? Well, it's between these two. What if there's a way to get more points? And the group decided to take a break from their island stroll to enjoy some time themselves. I think it's about time you came clean, Divine Blade of Silver. What exactly is Ikaruga up to, and why did you fight Van in Limeport? Geez, someone forgot to take their chill pill. In my defense, I helped Van out in the end. Or wait, maybe that's what really got you all hot and bothered. I can do this all day if I have to. The sooner you stop dodging my questions, the sooner we can be on our way. Actually, I have another idea. Perhaps you'd be in more talkative mood if I bring you to your knees, Divine Blade. You're on. Let our swords do the talking. Whoa, hold it. Van and Jin too? You're glad we made it in time. Look, this ain't the time or the place for this. I get how you feel, but you gotta take it easy, alright? We can't have you pulling a Walter. Right now, we need to be figuring out on what the owner of this place is after, so let's put aside the personal grudges, huh? It's not a personal... Oh, you're right, I lost my cool. Oh, and I was really looking forward to testing my mettle against the famous Beauty's Blade, too. Guess we'll take a rain check on that, but FYI, I'm ready anytime you are, especially now that I'm all fired up. Trust me, I fully intend to take you up on that, and that may happen sooner than you might expect. Whoa. Sparks are still flying. The guild already had her marked, but after that incident in Langport, I think Elaine hit the boiling point. To be fair, Kazuna ain't doing herself any favors. With all that taunting, the gal's in trouble with a capital T. I think I might have to step in. Oh, do you know some other way we can resolve this? Let me guess, you want to propose something that'll help us let us some steam without resorting to bloodshed. At least let me say it for myself. What do you mean, and did you just read Van's mind? Sure did, G. Ellis. Knock it off, you two. I get that you two have an axe to grind, but there are ways to settle beef that don't involve cleaving each other in half. Got a much safer solution in mind. Follow me, girls. Nice. Alright, we're all set. Let's get this show on the road. It's the Battle of the Blade Babes. Beauty's Blade versus the Divine Blade of Silver. Now, nothing against Elaine, but I honestly think, I actually forgot her name already, but the Ikaruga girl would destroy her. But maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but it just seems like she's way stronger, even though like she's an A-rank bracer or whatever. Oh, Shizune, yeah, that's her name. But instead of clashing steel, they're clashing wheels in a riveting bikini oval bike race. I feel so foolish. Why would you, of all people, suggest that we wear bikinis? Because it levels the playing field. You won't have the clothing air resistant excuse when I make you eat my dust. I also thought having a little eye candy would attract a few more eyeballs. She knows how to draw a crowd, that's for sure. Guess that comes with the unclouded eye package. Would you please stop trying to rationalize this? Hey, turn that frown upside down. You're gonna have a blast, I promise. Another swordsman I know likes to ride over bikes sometimes, so I've taken them for a spin a few times to see what the big deal was. Yeah, talking about Reen. But what is she like stalking Reen though? Because like she's like never met him, but she talks like she knows him or whatever. Sometimes. I've never done a full-blown race with her before. I'm pretty stoked for this. Oh, well... I think didn't she fight him in that... in that thing with that Reverie, that one, it was almost like only a text thing where like with very little visuals, and it talked about where like Reed was like going to meet his master. I think that might have been her. I don't remember, but still, though, I don't know how she could know this about him. Anyway, moving on. So you're completely enthralled with this ridiculous idea? Why am I not the least bit surprised? I get that swordsmanship more your speed, but sometimes it's good to expand your horizon and give something else a whirl. Besides, you're getting to duke it out with the Divine Blade and see this island from a new point of view, killing two birds with one stone. Prince Sharid's bunch and Arkwright Solutions team are making sure the roads are clear of the bystanders. So don't worry about putting on the brakes. You're clear to go hell-bent for leather. Not you too, Jin. Everyone's driving me up the wall here. Fine, if a race you want, that's a race you get. I'll be running circles around you. We'll see about that. I have no idea who's going to win either, because like as far as I know, they really don't know how to ride bikes all that much. First one to finish 2 full laps around the island will be the winner. Alright ladies, start your engines. Let's do this. On your marks, get set, go. With that, the race between Elaine and Shizuna was off to a rumbling start. I'm already well in the lead, now I just need to maintain the end. Yeah, not happening. Oh, the Divine Plate slipped right past her. Holy smokes, how'd she pull that off? That was amazing. I'd say I didn't know an overbike could maneuver like that. Lady's talent is inhuman. I was careless. But what was that about running circles around me? The race has only just gotten started and it's already heating up. We're coming up on some rough terrain, so things might get dicey and bouncy. Keep those cameras at the ready, folks. There, I caught up. Let's see, maybe here? No way. Yes way, I love me a good shortcut. Might as well use it on Cloud to find the fastest route on the track. Has Beauty's Blade met her match? I was kind of cheating, but this race is really getting spicy real fast. The only thing that'll make it better was got a happy accident. Since when was Vaughn this pervy? What do you think? Should we give the people what they want? No, are you crazy? Silver Blaze still in the lead. One more lap to go. Who's gonna win? As the second and final lap progressed, Elaine did everything she could to narrow the gap. However, Shizuna refused to give her a raise. Till the very last moment. Well, it's been fun, but I think I've got this race in the bag. Better luck next time. Oh, why'd she veer off? Oh, shoot. Holy crap, Beauty's Blade just pulled ahead out of nowhere. Wow, I wish I had thought to use that route. I was counting on you not making use of it. Now I believe victory is mine. And there we have it, folks. The winner is Beauty's Blade, Elaine All Clear. She sure showed us what a dang rag racer is made out of. Alright, that's a wrap. Hope you all enjoyed the race. They put on one heck of a show in more ways than one. Let's give it up for Elaine and Shizuna, everyone. Oh, I was this close to beating you. Then you had to pull that cheap little stunt at the last second. You must have got that idea to venture off the beaten path after I showed you up to the first lap. I was simply thinking on my feet, so to speak. You pulled the rug from under me, so I thought I'd return the favor. I bet everything on that last gambit. Well, major props. I guess your recent experiences in the capital really paid off. This just goes to show I have a long way to go. I better turn things up to 11. You realize the dialing goes up to 10, right? Anyway, I hope that helped you clear the air between you two. You feeling better, Elaine? Yes, I am. think I was a little too high-strung earlier. I recognize now that the more pressing matters are at hand, I shouldn't have let myself go with tunnel vision. Still, it's too bad we couldn't go toe-to-toe in an actual sword fight. But I'm sure we would have another chance down the line. Alright, when that time comes, I promise I'll give it my all. Those girls just don't know when to quit. Well, at least they're not at each other's throats anymore. Yeah, but I got a feast for the eyes out of the deal, so I'm not complaining. Nah, I better get back to... Oh, I don't think you'll be going anywhere. Indeed, not until we've gotten some payback. Payback for what? What do you think? For making me race in this ridiculous outfit, not to mention all those tactless little comments you made. I'll have you know that was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. I'm a 3-person race this time. We'll go on and make you eat dirt fair and square. Whoa, 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 hold up a sec. There's no way I can compete with you two. I don't think you're getting out of this one, pal. Hate to say it, but you had this coming. Van was forced into a race against his will, where he was soundly trounced by Elaine and Shizuna, who had put their differences aside in the face of a common enemy.
I would have preferred a proper sword fight, but I still had a lot of fun in the end. Thanks, Van.
You got off easy this time, Van. Next time, I'll let my sword do the talking.
Wow, that was cool. Like, I wonder if there's a point to, like, spending all the other activity points. Because it's the same thing, I just pick different people, but it's like... I'm wondering if will it give me an extra, like, bonding point if I do it? Yeah, I guess Farrah would like it. Parasailing, my chest is pounding so hard I can hear it in my ears. Diving out in the sky into the ocean is going to be so much fun. Not how it works, actually. Promise me you won't go jumping off your seat when we're up there. Okay, I'll just sit and relax with you then.
Hang on tight!
Oh yeah, I am so ready!
I mean, I'm sure diving here wouldn't be a bad idea, as long as you know how to do it.
Look, look! The ocean is all shiny! Whee! Faster, faster! Oh, we should use these during air raids! It feels so good up here!
Sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it? It's like we're walking on air.
I'm like a bird!
That was one hell of a ride!
I want to go again!
I really didn't come here to fool around like this. Oh, I thought this would be a good chance to get the lay of the land from up high. Going around on foot won't give you that. Can't say it's not worth it, right? Oh, honestly, you always did have a way of talking people into things. Very well then, I'll come along.
Hang on tight!
Right. I think I might enjoy this. I never realized the ocean could be so beautiful. What a nice view! The wind is quite strong.
It's fine. I wish there were more things to do than like just the parasailing and the driving.
This is kind of refreshing, actually.
Sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it?
This thing tends to wobble a little, doesn't it?
That was one hell of a ride!
I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
Parasailing, airships are one thing, but I'm a little hesitant about dangling from the sky from a single rope. I get where you're coming from, but they wouldn't have okayed this without making the proper safety checks. Don't feel pressure to go if it got you nervous though. Oh, and waste this opportunity? It's alright, having you next to me should make it less nerve-wracking. Let's get ourselves seated then.
Let's take to the skies!
Oh, okay.
It's just amazing that parasailing is making her nervous after all they've been through.
Wow, the sea is so beautiful. The seagulls are flying here too. The wind sure feels nice, doesn't it? I wish we could fly up here forever.
No, that's not what you said a minute ago. Oh my god,
It's like we're walking on air. Sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it?
Oh, look! Barry's waving to us!
That was one hell of a ride!
My heart was really racing up there. In more ways than one.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, very kind of you to extend me an invitation. Yeah, this just seemed like the sort of thing you'd be used to. Well, soaring through the skies on Powder Matter was one thing. Doing so with a male companion is the first for me. Pressure's on me to be a good escort then.
Hang on tight!
This'll be a nice change of pace. I really should have applied sunscreen. Oh well, too late for that.
Woo-hoo!
I can feel my stress melting away.
Woo! Heck of a view!
I wonder if I can spot Agnes from here. My, what a splendid view!
It's like we're walking on air.
You can see all the way out to the horizon.
That was one hell of a ride!
I had a wonderful time.
I gotta say, I'm shocked you invited me along, Brad. You never let me hear the end of it if I didn't. Parasailing though, huh? Can't say I've ever been. You got this look on your face, that's weird, but I have parachuted down into combat before. That'd be half right. I did get dropped into combat, but there weren't any parachutes involved. So what, you went free falling, or was there some kind of special shinobi equipment you used? Third guess is the charm. Now come on, the fun's awaiting.
Let's take to the skies!
I am stoked for this. The water's so shiny and sparkly.
Yeah, water does that.
I feel like I'm one with the wind. This could make for good training. I kind of want to go higher. Can we do that?
Yeah, if this dumb guy goes faster.
Wow, this is pretty cool. Now I know why they call it the open sea.
You doing okay?
Yeah, that was really fun.
It's funny how Elaine's lasted a lot longer than everybody else's. You think it'd be okay if I brought Marquis and brought Marcus Bear MK2 along? You mean your teddy bear? What for? I was thinking we could blow them up in midair and ride the blast wave for an extra speed boost. You nuts? Hell no.
Hang on tight!
Woohoo! Lift off! The ocean's so pretty!
Woo-hoo!
There's us! Hey, us up here!
It's like we're walking on air.
Oh, the wind's way too strong! My hair's gonna get all messed up! Nothing beats this view! Vacations are the best!
You doing okay?
Yeah! That was a ton of fun!
Parasailing, this promises to be quite an enriching experience. I figured living up Marduke's Alley would let you go on vacations like this all the time, especially if you and Maribel went in on it together. We've discussed such things before, but sadly our work keeps us both too occupied to follow through. This is a rather exceptional occasion in that sense. You don't say. Well, you better make the most of it then. Indeed.
Hang on tight!
I very much appreciate your invitation. This will be a sight to remember.
Woo-hoo!
The others are visible in the distance. I never imagined I would be doing something like this. My, what a picturesque view!
I know it's kind of boring to do this over and over, but
It's like we're walking on air.
I didn't really feel like doing that drive thing like so many times. It just takes so long and it wasn't really that fun to begin with.
Sea breeze feels quite nice.
I mean, it was fun, the actual driving part, because it's something new that the series has never done, but it was just like, you know what? I'll just spend all the points doing this.
That was one hell of a ride!
Yes, that sort of experience is difficult to come by.
One more. Let's see who we got. Parasailing. I doubt there'd be many scenes where this would come into play. Although I can picture there being somewhere I'd have to be fitted with a parachute. Making another acting exercise out of this, are we? Oh, I'm sorry, Van. I didn't mean to cheapen your invitation or anything. It's no big deal. I'm just saying, maybe experiencing things on a personal level will make a far more authentic performance. You might have a point there.
Let's take to the skies!
Thank you for inviting me to this. Oh, this thing likes to wobble a bit, doesn't it? Wow! What an incredible view! I wonder where Judith is. I feel like a bird that's taken to the skies. The ocean is so vast. It almost feels like it's going to swallow us whole.
I hope not.
That was one hell of a ride!
Yes, that was nice and relaxing.
Damn, I thought I'd get like another point, bonding point if I did all that. Well, that's about it for me tonight. It's late. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna do a couple hours tomorrow morning before work as usual. So, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and have a good day, everyone, or evening, wherever you are.